and move in towards Menominee and then eventually gone in Wisconsin. To me, this is more of a Wisconsin thunderstorm event, and it's just the beginning stages of the metro. So you can see there is a risk for storms here tonight. Looks like it's just going to be mainly that gusty wind, maybe some hail. And you'll see I circled an area where I think it's going to have a better chance here this evening. That's going to be East Metro over towards Hastings and Hudson. Drying out Friday, a nice day at 80, staying warm through Saturday and mainly dry with a few isolated showers Saturday.
Hey there and welcome back. It's always a good time to be better together. September is National Suicide Prevention Month, and this afternoon we want to take some time to have a really important conversation about something that impacts so many people in your life, in my life, in your neighbors' lives. We're talking about maternal mental health. It's super important, and with the recent approval of the first ever pill for postpartum depression, there's now a few ways to address this critical issue. Let me tell you, we are joined by one of my favorite people. We have Dr. Lisa Saul from the National Medical Director of Women's Health at United Healthcare to help us kind of sift through more about this. One, it's always good to have you back. We always get a little smarter whenever you come to the couch, so I'm excited about that. So help me understand, how pregnancy and childbirth affects a woman's health, because I think so often we do not talk about this enough.
Well, there's a lot of women that are experiencing mental health issues even before they get pregnant. And so you're coming into the pregnancy with certain issues that are going to, in some cases, progress and get worse during the course of the pregnancy. But also, I think it's really important to note that pregnancy is always sort of advertised as this happy time, rainbows and butterflies and unicorns. And for many women, that's just not the case. And so there's a lot of women that are dealing with guilt and guilty feelings about not feeling that way. So much so that 1 in 5 women will experience maternal mental health issues either during their pregnancy, postpartum, or both. And a certain percentage of those are going to go on to have severe mental health issues that require even more advanced intervention.
1 in 5, that's such a dynamic number. Are there certain communities that are more prone to seeing a higher number of mental health issues and challenges, especially after childbirth?
Well, as I mentioned, people who are coming into the pregnancy with anxiety or depression preceding the pregnancy are more likely to have issues with it during pregnancy and postpartum. For people who have family history of postpartum depression and psychosis, and also people who have struggle. If you're struggling to get pregnant or have gone through fertility treatments, if you have an unexpected complication either with yourself or with your baby during the pregnancy, that can lead to more issues of postpartum depression. And then as we look at our underserved populations where access is an issue, socioeconomically there are struggles, culturally, if there are certain cultures, I know in the African American culture, mental health is starting to become talked about more.
But we're like a generation removed.
We certainly
We
are.
weren't having these conversations at the kitchen table.
We weren't having them when I had my kids 14 and 18 years ago. And so I know personally when my first son was born, I was tearful and I was very weepy after he was born. And I went through a birth that was unexpectedly traumatic. And I think I went through several weeks of just wondering how he ended up being okay. And so for me, I was offered medication, but I think because of all the cultural inputs that we get, I just sort of willed myself through it. And I don't think that that's what we want people to do.
And quickly, before I let you go, talk to me about this new drug.
So we have a lot of new drugs that are now available to us. Historically, we've had pill form that takes weeks, sometimes months to take effect. We now have access to infusion therapy, which requires an inpatient admission to administer that. But now also there's a pill that is available to people. Obviously, you can take that at home. The benefits are that you can have